Hello, I'm Helena. I'm one of the founders of SPRLs. We are building regenerative blockchain infrastructure that redirects block rewards, like from proof of stake validators, directly into climate impact. And we've recruited a large committee of climate experts to basically help in that review process to ensure that we are factoring in impact more holistically beyond carbon. So we're in the ReFi space. ReFi stands for regenerative finance, which is this idea that one can build an economic system that regenerates the more it's used, which means contrary to what we have now with an extractive system, where the more our economy is used, the more value we squeeze out, the more value that's created. And that's kind of like a magical place to play in. And I think that magic is also reflected in every single person in ReFi DAO. And how they kind of work with each other and coordinate, and how it very much feels like everyone is there to help each other uplift. And at least I can only speak for our founder circle. I'm only in one, but it very much feels insanely collaborative. Just within the last few weeks of running the Celo circle, everyone's like partnered with each other and worked with each other. We have some of our partners are now in the group, and they stake through our validator. So lots of fun interactions, and I don't think I've ever felt this way when building like a Web2 company or an ecosystem that wasn't ReFi. I've definitely been blown away by the energy in ReFi DAO and ReFi DAO founder circles in particular. I'm part of the Celo circle, started leading that 6 weeks ago. We actually this morning had a really fun session where we jammed together on Gitcoin grants. And we're planning our Twitter spaces for next week. Every circle is different. Ours is focused on people actively building companies on Celo. Some circles are more working groups for something like water credits and along the different veins. The way our Celo circle is set up is we start with like a little dance party. We end with a little dance party. And we do tiny little check-ins in the beginning where everybody can also give and ask or provide anything to anybody else in the group. But we actually spend the bulk of the time diving deep through what we're calling hot seats with a specific founder. So that might be pitch practice for them going after like venture funding or product feedback or anything else. Right now, Spirals is looking for feedback on our documentation. And this has been just like a really fun, I guess, like vessel for constructive feedback where people are there to help you and they're not just telling you you're doing a great job. Like we go hard. If you're thinking about joining a circle, you definitely should. The more people that are curious about how we can possibly build a better world, the better. I'm personally happy to give you a lay of the land. Reach out to me, Twitter, Telegram, anything. One thing I would recommend is test out a bunch of circles. They are all fundamentally different. Some are super early stage where people have yet to dive in full time and they're very much exploring. And then there's groups like ours where people are making this their full-time thing and they're actively building. So very much test the waters, see what fits, and then go from there. ReFi DAO has been one of the most influential parts of building a company in ReFi. If you believe in ReFi as a vertical or a path towards building a better world, then it's definitely something worth giving a grant to. We're an early stage product and we'd love to work with any ReFi project out there. Would love to tell you more. You can find me on Twitter. My name is Helena. Handle is Helena Merk, and then Spirals Protocol is also found on Twitter.